Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah, I've been here harassing boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting no fights on the table. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. On the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shut up, Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a hit out the Toka 2. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the peak. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shut up, man, Chad, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sample. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you could never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this a fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed, yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
Here we are. Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. 1980s boxing trivia. I hope a few people come in here to play. I got a bunch of pretty cool questions lined up, and we'll see what's up. Guts to get the buzz cooking beforehand, of course. I picked up a new strain today, man. It's called Runts GMO. Interesting little strain if you've never tried it. My first time today. I got some in the crystal clean Toka 2 over here. There's my man Joe. Look out. Boxing in the 80s. Fucking Joe's here. Joe forgot more boxing in the 80s than most people remember. Let's see. Let's dust up the thinking caps and we'll see if Joe's got it in his head today because, Joe, I spent a little bit of time on this one. I think you're going to understand. Some difficult questions. It's going to be some rope-a-dopes. We'll have all kinds of interesting moments on here. That music's not too loud, is it, my brother? GMO runts modified with the last of my live resin sugar. This is going to be tasty. Try not to let it get in the way with the way we articulate the game. We don't want to fuck up. I know Joe last time we might have had a few misfires, some little tongue-tied questions, and I don't know what happened, but we'll see. We'll get a few people in here, and we'll start this game going, man. I got 50 questions, 1980 through 1989. I want to see some intelligent answers because I know a lot of people, they love boxing in the 80s. It was my favorite era, bar none. The late 70s and the 80s, man, it was a kick-ass time in boxing. I had every magazine as fast as it came out. I made sure my ass was parked in front of that TV set for ABC's Wide World of Sports, CBS Sports Spectacular, NBC Sports World, graduating to HBO, Showtime, the Black Box Sessions with the pay-per-views, TVKO, Slide and Counter, my brother. Salute, man. Good to see you in here. I'm just waiting for a few more peeps to stop in here, and we can start this bad boy off. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. As you can see, it helps to get exposure, brings more competition in here, and that's what it's all about, man. We don't want simps winning this game with nobody in here. You know, Joe will come in here. He'll go bragging to his friends. I was in the Yanks game over there. I blew them away. Nobody got near me. Yeah, because nobody played the game with you. Let's wait till we get about 20 real sharp minds in here. We get the blood boxings, the boxing librarians, man, you know, the scrapbooks. Even some of my my friends from the current era who are still got plenty in the front of the windshield and not the rearview mirror. Hey, Chris, what's happening, my brother? Salute day. And being at this time, this is the time I take my PM supplementation. Gotta stay healthy at all costs. If I wasn't, man, we wouldn't be doing this game. So today's Tuesday, and it's PM. I go in my little memory box over here with all my nutritional supplements, and you know the ones I take. I tell all you cats, they're very simple, very basic, but they work. The tried and true, the vitamin C1000, probably the most important nutritional supplement vitamin that you can take, man. Try to get as much as you can from your food. I do. I eat freaking apples. I eat pears. I try to get as much good ascorbic acid in my body, but always take 1,000 milligrams to be on the safe side. Flaxseed oil, the anabolic, essential fatty acid, loaded with omega-3s. I mean, this is heart healthy. Bango goes into the Cognium, silk protein brain supplement for brain enhancement. I want to make sure I stay as sharp as our president and make sure I get past that cognitive test, the MRI. And then the Osteo Biflex for the arthritis. It's got the Buswala in there. It's got the Turmac, good time-proven antioxidants. Bango. Wash all them down. We're a mouthful of pills over here. Wash all them down with water. Take my D3 twice a week. 10,000 IUs. You don't want to overdose on that. But it's a fat soluble vitamin, so you want to get that in your body. It's not like a vitamin C or water soluble. It doesn't flush out with your urine on a daily basis. It gets integrated with your fat molecules and sticks around for a while. You got to stay healthy, and we live in an era where they make it easy to stay healthy, not cheap but easy. And if you know a little bit about how your body functions, the nutrients and the vitamins that it needs, the amino acids, the proteins, the carbohydrates, you're better off that way. You can't rely on doctors to fix you. You want to make sure you don't get broken, so you don't have to get fixed. So stay healthy, wealthy, wise. A lot of herb, man. A lot of herb. Gotta have that herb. Imagine life without no reefer. Damn. That would put me in a funk. But I'm going to start this up in just a second. Like I said, I like to get a few more spectators in here. Because then they come in and they bitch. Oh, I'm late. I don't have a chance. Especially with somebody like Joe. I think Joe's goal in life is to go 50 for 50 on one of my trivia games. And I believe he can do it. Not. But we'll see. We'll see. Wheelchair John, I know, man. I don't know, man. He'll be here, though. And if he's not, he's pissed. But this is right in his wheelhouse. So he says. Joe's trying. He's trying. Let me get that countdown going here. We'll titillate you with a few to get started here. And hey, man, if you're late, that's your problem. Hey, L-Dub. L-Dub is a boxing historian, a statistician. Watch out when he's on his game, bro. I've seen him annihilate people in trivia games. After becoming the undisputed three-belt era heavyweight champion, who was Mike Tyson's first challenge? 1, was it Tyrell Biggs? 2, was it Pinklin Thomas? 3, was it Michael Spinks? Or 4, was it Larry Holmes? You got to think a little bit on this one. Hey, Justin James, salute my bro. Thanks for stopping by. The correct answer is Tyrell Biggs. Everybody said Pinklin Thomas. No. Tyrell Biggs. I believe Pinklin was for 2 belts. The correct answer, Tyrell Biggs. Next question coming up in just a few seconds. Let me get this going even more rapidly here. Question number 2, coming right up here. There goes your 50 for 50 anyway, Joe. What legendary boxer famously guest refereed the first ever WrestleMania match in 1985? One, was it Muhammad Ali? 2, was it Mike Tyson? 3, was it Larry Holmes? Or 4, was it Joe Frazier? The very first WrestleMania, March 1985. Special guest referee. I watched it. In fact, he threw a shot too. I think he knocked out Cowboy Bob Orton. The correct answer, Muhammad Ali. Joe, sliding counter, and Justin. We got almost all J's up there, man. Makes me want to twist one up.
My name is George Porter Jr. Thanks for being here tonight.
Next question, question number 3. Marvelous Marvin Hagler won his first IBF title in 1984. Who was his opponent? The first inaugural IBF title. Who was the opponent? 1, was it Wilfred Scipion? 2, was it Mustafa Hamsho? 3, was it Fulanjinko Obahimes? Or 4, was it Caveman Lee? And I was at this fight too. It was at the Providence Civic Center. 4th round KO. Who was the victim? Inaugural IBF middleweight title. It's weird the WBC belt and the WBA belt weren't on the line. Just the IBF belt. Crazy ass, man. Joe, I told you, brother. I'm sick of these I'm sick of giving you these simple ones, man. You know, you're all telling me, Jesus Christ, Bruce. And I get bored doing them. So I did a little bit of research, man. I put up one. The correct answer. Grandma brother. Salute, bro. Wilfred Scipion at the Providence Civic Center, man. It was a hell of a night. It was a hell of an afternoon, rather. I think it was a Sunday afternoon. It was in 1984. And Joe, what are we going to do, my brother? Next one coming up, man. Redeem yourself, my man. Redeem yourself. 2-time champion Marlon Starlin won his first welterweight title from Mark Breland. Who did he win his second from? 1, also Mark Breland. 2, Lloyd Hunnigan. 3, Johnny Bumphus. Or 4, Donald Curry. 2-time welterweight champion and my friend. As you can see, his autographed pictures right above my head over there, man. And I wish him well, too. I hear he's not doing so well. I tried calling him a few times. He doesn't answer the phone, doesn't return calls. Man, shout out to him. Oh, I gave it away. Ah, shit. I wasn't even thinking. I'm stoned. No, I didn't give it away. See that? I thought I did. I am stoned. But anyway, let's see if we got some winners in here. The correct answer, Lloyd Hunnigan. Slide and counter, Joe and Justin got that one right. Congratulations, my brothers. Joe, this is the new and improved trivia, Joe, not for wimps. But there's a few. I give you a few softballs in here. You know, I left a few softballs in here. Next question. George Foreman made his comeback in the 80s. Which year was it? 1, was it 1989? 2, 1988? 3, 1987? Or 4, 1986? The opponent was one. Oh, what was his name? It wasn't Dave Zigowitz, was it? Might have been. But anyway, it was 1987. Nobody believed it when I was telling them George is coming back. The correct answer is 1987. Number 3. Joe knew that one. Sliding Counter knew that one. Like you said, Joe, no more easy ones in here, bro. I mean, if it's going to come down to... They're already afraid to come in here with the easy ones. Now we're going to really show them what the difficulty factor is around here. Historians only in these games, please. Anybody else? Sit down and shut up. Put your money where your mouth is and learn to keep your mouth shut. Next question. Who did Larry Holmes fight in his first ever 12-round heavyweight title fight? This is the first 12-round heavyweight title fight of all time. 1, was it Terrible Tim Witherspoon? 2, was it Michael Spinks? 3, was it Lucien Rodriguez? Or 4, was it Jerry Cooney? The first 12-round title fight in boxing history. The correct answer, number 3, Lucien Rodriguez. My man, Just Chris. Just me and my dogs. Got that one right because he's overseas. He knew it, man. Hey, Joe. My man, Joe, you got that right, brother. Next question. Stay with us, please. Don't feel slighted. Who defeated Mike Tyson in the 1988 Olympic trials, preventing him from going? 1, was it Riddick Bowe? 2, Ray Mercer? 3, Henry Tillman? Or 4, Evander Holyfield? Who defeated Mike Tyson at the Olympic trials? My friend on Facebook, too. I talk to him all the time. What a story. I got to get him on here some night. What a story he's got, man. An amazing boxer. Seen the ups and seen the downs. Which one was it? Bowe, Mercer, Tillman, or Holyfield? Henry Tillman. Everybody got that one right. Salute. I bet Henry's probably watching it too, because I did send him a... See, I was going to do this on Facebook too, but I fucked up and I didn't want to take it down and have to do it again. I was like 10 minutes away from starting time. So I just threw a couple of shares and I shot Henry Tillman one. So I'd like to see him in here. But anyway, we're just keeping it moving right along here. That was question number what? Oh, we still got a couple more before we look at the scoreboards and see how outstanding you cats are doing in here today. Which of these fights did not take place in the 80s? 1, Muhammad Ali versus Trevor Berbick. 2, Ken Norton versus Jerry Cooney. 3, Ken Norton versus Ernie Shavers. Or 4, Joe Frazier versus Floyd Cummings. Which one did not take place in the 80s? That's it. The window's closed. Come on, come on.
Same old thing.
Same old thing.
Same old thing.
I feel like I'm down in New Orleans again. The Bud Files. Salute. The correct answer, Ken Norton versus Ernie Shavers. That was in 1978. The rest of them were in the great 80s, man. The 80s was such a funky time. Woo. I was on my own. I was having a blast. I went up and down, man. I was a yo. That was my yo-yo, fucking the fucking yo-yo generation. I couldn't tell you enough about it, man. Let's get to question number 9. Keep this going. It didn't take you long to watch that one, Joe. In what round did Mike Tyson knock out Trevor Berbick in 1986 to become the youngest heavyweight champion? 1 was at the 5th round, 2 was at the 3rd round, 3 was at the 2nd round, or 4 was it uno, 1st round? Whose birthday is it today? Bonus question. Put it in the chat. What round did Mike Tyson knock out Trevor Berbick in 1986 to become the youngest champ? The 2nd round. Oh, Berbick just felt that power, and it was like, what is this? Hey, my brother Yankee Kyle, salute my man. Salute, brother. Always good to see you in here, man. He's on his show, always shouting out, subbing to people's channels and shouting out the good words. So, man, a good man there, that Yankee Kyle. Too bad he's a Yankees fan, but hey, I don't give a shit about baseball anymore, so more power to the Yankees. Next question. Who did Evander Holyfield defeat in 1988 to unify the cruiserweight titles, becoming the first undisputed cruiserweight in boxing? 1 was it Ricky Parkey, 2 was it Ozzy Ocasio, 3 was it Dwight Mohammed Kwawi, or 4 was it Carlos Sugar de Leon? Evander Holyfield in 1988 to become the undisputed cruiserweight champion. Which one of these guys was it? Carlos Sugar de Leon. Everybody got that one right, man. I'm surprised, man. See, Joe, you think they're difficult? They're easy if you know boxing. If you don't, you're fucked. Question. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to put it on hold right now. We're going to pause this game. We're going to display the leaderboard. See how everybody did since they came in here, man. Joe, 7 out of 10. Not bad, Joe. Not bad. Sliding counters tied him with 7. But see, Joe's faster on the draw. He's got that supercomputer over there in Ireland. Chris, just me and my dogs. Another contender from the slimy, limey city of Dublin, Ireland. Chris is in 3rd place with 5. Oh yeah, this herb is kicking in nicely. Justin James, tough as they come and knows his boxing, has got a couple right. Graham's got 1 right, and Yankee Kyle, my brother from New York, just come in and got himself a right answer. Let's resume this shit show. The WBA heavyweight title was passed around like a hot potato in the 80s. Which one of these boxers didn't have it? 1 was it Pinklin Thomas, 2 was it Mike Weaver, 3 was it Michael Dokes, or 4 was it Harry Coetzee? Which boxer did not have that WBA title that was passed around like, man, like the WWF Intercontinental title? But which one of these cats did not have the WBA heavyweight title in that time? Pinklin Thomas. You cats knew that one, man. One of my favorite boxers too, Pinklin Thomas. What a story he's got. And then when Pinklin was on, he had a very, very short prime, but he was untouchable. He must have had one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division when you think about it. So underrated, man. But You didn't want to get in the ring with the Pink when he was on, when that jab was popping. That's my man Terrible Tim Witherspoon. Who was the first man to knock Larry Holmes down when he was the WBC heavyweight champ? 1, the aforementioned Terrible Tim Witherspoon. 2, was it Ronaldo Mr. Snipes? 3, was it Mike Weaver? Or 4, was it Ernie Shavers? The first man to knock Larry Holmes down when he was the WBC champ. Which one? Gotta clear my throat, excuse me. Joe, we're talking official. You know that, Joe. I knew there'd be a wise guy in here. But the correct answer, Ernie Shavers. Knocked him down in his first title defense, I believe it was, maybe second, third, or whatever. The correct answer, Ernie Shavers. And it's unbelievable that Larry even got up from that one. Who was known as the Camden Buzzsaw in the 1980s boxing scene? 1, was it Tony Tubbs? 2, was it Mike Rossman? 3, was it Michael Spinks? Or 4, was it Dwight Mohammed Kwawi, the Camden Buzzsaw? The recently passed Dwight Mohammed Kwawi, the Camden Buzzsaw. Entertaining, short fighter, always had a smile on his face, looked like he was smiling. Oh, great memories. The Camden Buzzsaw, Dwight Mohammed Kwawi. I think I'm going to do a dab. Keep this one going here. What was the result of the 1987 bout between Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard? 1, Leonard won by unanimous decision. 2, Leonard won by split decision. 3, Hagler won by TKO. Or 4, a draw. Sometimes people forget something like this just to keep you in here with a keep you in here and keep your mind sharp. Leonard by split decision. Nobody got that one right. It was not unanimous. It might have been majority, but it was not a unanimous decision. It was a split decision. See, if you think little things like that, they throw you off, and you say, shit. One judge had his mind. One judge had a brain cell left in there. But Hagler had that Vegas curse, they called it, man. He never got a fair shake in Vegas. Which heavyweight champ did James Bone Crusher Smith defeat in 1986 to win the WBA title? 1, was it Tony Tucker? 2, Tim Witherspoon? 3, Pinklin Thomas? Or 4, Greg Page? This should be pretty easy. In fact, I was going to call the champ up. He's doing a documentary right now, so I don't want to put the pressure on or bug him or anything. But we know the answer to this one. Terrible Tim Witherspoon. And he took a dive. Don King had him by the freaking short hairs. No way out of the contract. probably the last fighter who will admit to taking a dive in a heavyweight championship fight. Terrible Tim Witherspoon, a friend of the shows and my brother. Next question coming up in just a few seconds. I will heat up my dab torch as I read it to you. Who was the last man to defeat Roberto Duran in the 1980s? The last man to defeat Roberto Duran in the 80s. 1, was it Thomas Hearns? 2, Sugar Ray Leonard? 3, Marvin Hagler? Or 4, Kirkland Lang? Oh, yeah. You guys. The last man to defeat Roberto Duran in the 80s. The Hitman, Thomas Hearns. I think. I could be wrong. But anyway, if I am, oh well. One wrong. I told you, I never get them all right. When I think about it, it was Sugar Ray. Against whom did Michael Spinks win his first light heavyweight title from? 1, was it Larry Holmes? 2, was it James Scott? 3, was it Eddie Mustafa Muhammad? Or 4, was it Dwight Mohammed Kwawi? Who did Larry Holmes win his first light heavyweight title from? Holmes, Scott, Muhammad, or Kwawi? His first light heavyweight title, the WBA heavyweight strap. Who did he win it from? The correct answer, Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. Jojo. He became undisputed with Kwawi. I told you, man, these are hard ones. Hey, Wizard Sleeve, bro, how you doing, man? Good to see you in here. Welcome to trivia, brother. 80s trivia. And man, I'm stumping them with a lot of these, man. I'm stumping them with these questions. I don't know why. But Joe usually gets them all. I said, nah, not tonight, brother, not tonight. What nickname was given to the 1985 Hagler versus Hearns fight? Here's a softball for you. 1, was it the War? 2, the Showdown? 3, the Clash? Or 4, the Battle? Here's an underhanded pitch, Joe. I'll go easy on you. We just pour him with the jab, you know, we're pouring with that sucker. The nickname given to the Hagler-Hearns fight was, and Hagler wore that on his hat, and he kept that momentum going. It was called a War. Just Joe, sliding counter. Chris knew that one right away, man. He's a war dog. Hey, bro, 80s boxing trivia. And this is a tough one too, Wizards League. You know, the normal casual boxing fan, like a YouTuber, they'd come in here, they'd get a lot of these right. But tonight I said, fuck it, man. I'm gonna make people have to think. And there's probably not gonna be a lot of people in here because people feel I don't know, embarrassed or something. Who was the first man to go the distance with Mike Tyson as a professional? Here's a relatively easy one. 1, was it Tony Tucker? 2, was it Mitch Blood Green? 3, was it Jesse Thunder Ferguson? Or 4, was it James Quick Tillis? The first man to go the distance with Mike as a pro. Which one?
never gonna leave you apart.
I think this was on, was this HBO or was this Wide World of Sports? But, old, the correct answer, number 4, James Quick Tillis. Old James had Angelo Dundee in his corner. He had his defense going. He did a lot of running, and he went to 10 rounds, man. You know, he defied the odds. Next question for 20. Then we're going to take a look at the scoreboard. Which boxer did Mike Tyson defeat in 1987 to unify all 3 major belts? 1, was it Tony Tucker? 2, was it Michael Spinks? 3, was it Larry Holmes? Or 4, was it Frank Bruno?
Thank you. This is another new song for you.
The correct answer to this one.
Proteins and no carbohydrates.
Mike Tyson in 1987, a 3-belt era, came through the heavyweight division like a tornado, like nobody's ever seen happen in professional boxing. More devastating than Ali, than Joe Louis. He just went amok. Went from nothing, won every title. And of course, the last one on the list, Tony Tucker. Tony went to 12 rounds, but man, it was a sight to see, though. Mike Tyson, Tony Tucker. Mike was the undisputed heavyweight champion, first time in a long time, but he still didn't stick around. Still didn't sit on his laurels. He moved. He wanted to take on Michael Spinks for the money. Oh, let me pause this. Get to the scoreboard. Pay no attention to that question. Pay no attention to that question. The top players. Joe is still number 1 with 14 correct out of 20. Sliding counter with 12. Just me and my dogs is playing like a dog over here. He's nipping Joe in the heels with 10 correct. Yankee Kyle with 7. Justin James got a couple, man. Wizard Sleeve just come in, and Graham Fishburne for a while. And now we'll get back to that question we stung out there. Who did Wilfred Benitez lose his WBC light middleweight title to in 1984? 1, was it Thomas Hearns? 2, was it Roberto Duran? 3, Mike McCallum? Or 4, Donald Curry? If you don't remember, take a guess. It was a doubleheader. In fact, there was supposed to be a huge card. It was the Howard Rothschild Smith production, and this was just one of the many fights on the card. There was a 4-bout card. I think it was supposed to be headlined by Ken Norton and Jerry Cooney, and it ceased to exist. There was not no longer happening. Howard Rothschild Smith got thrown in jail for stealing money from Wells Fargo, and the fight never happened. But they did take a lot of these main events and make a lot of the undercard and make individual main events out of them, and one of them was Wilfred Benitez and Thomas Hearns. Wilfred Benitez lost his title to Thomas Hearns, officially credited with a knockdown of Thomas Hearns. Everybody got this one right. But, yeah. Wilfred Benitez lost his middleweight title to Thomas Hearns. And we wish nothing but the best for Wilfred Benitez, man. We're always hearing the guy's like a vegetable right now. He has to be taken care of. Everything he does is sad. Which of the 70s greats, of these 70s great, what former champion was involved in a car crash in the mid-80s that left him dead on the operating table before he was revived by doctors who eventually recovered? 1, was it Marvin Johnson? 2, was it Leon Spinks? 3, was it Ken Norton? Or 4, was it Carlos Monzon? Hey, brother BVO, bro. Salute, man. You know it, my man. I love doing this, bro. I do this more than I do the freaking regular YouTube stuff. FCO, there he is, man. A little late for the game, but he's always coming in here, and he usually kicks ass when he does. The correct answer, Ken Norton. I mean, his son took care of him. Ken was another one. His son had to do everything for him. Shower him, wash him, wipe his ass. It was, Ken Norton in a fucking Porsche. Totaled it, almost dead on the operating table. But because he was strong, he came back. And Joe knew that one. Sliding Counter knew that one. The next question coming up in just a second. Tim Witherspoon won the vacant WBC heavyweight title from who in 1984? 1, was it Tony Tubbs? 2, Pinklin Thomas? 3, Greg Page? Or 4, Frank Bruno? This is when they were passing the WBC heavyweight title around. And the correct answer is Greg Page. Joe and FCO got that one right. See, if I had Tim on here, he would have given the answer before anybody got a chance to. So, the next question is coming up in just a second here. Let me get the question, then I'll do a hit on the Toka too. Who trained Mike Tyson after Cus D'Amato's death in 1985? 1, was it Teddy Atlas? 2, was it Lou Duva? 3, was it Kevin Rooney? Or 4, was it Emmanuel Stewart? The correct answer is Kevin Rooney. 100% got that one right. The halfway point at question number 25. What caused controversy in Aaron Pryor versus Alexis Arguello 1 in 1982? 1, was it timekeeping error? 2, suspicious water bottle? 3, referee stoppage? Or 4, an illegal punch? What caused the controversy in this great, great fight? Otherwise controversial free.
Proteins and carbohydrates.
Clear that throat. All right, man. Here we go. The window's closed. Get your vote in.
By now, we're going to turn it over to Michael. Yes.
The one I mixed. Yes.
No? So we request that you start this next song.
No, not that one. The one I mixed. Sliding Counter knows. Suspicious water bottle, 100% got that one right. Question number 26. Who did Donald Curry lose his welterweight title to in 1986? 1, was it Simon Brown? 2, Mark Breland? 3, Lloyd Hunnigan? Or 4, Buddy McGirt? Here's a softball. Huge upset. The correct answer, number 3, Lloyd Hunnigan. Donald Curry, unbelievable fighter, Life got the best of him. Bad choices, man. I mean, in his prime, he was rated pound for pound, top in the world. They were setting him up for a fight with Marvin Hagler. That's how good he was. This is when Hagler was thought untouchable. Ray Leonard wanted nothing to do with him. But man, what a fighter, Donald Curry. Which 1980s heavyweight was nicknamed the Truth? 1. Tyrell Biggs, 2. Tony Tubbs, 3. Greg Page, or 4. Carl Williams? Tyrell the Truth Biggs, Tony the Truth Tubbs, Greg the Truth Page, or Carl the Truth Williams? Carl the Truth Williams. Nobody's getting it wrong here. See, you guys are like a fucking horse race. Everybody's right on each other's heels. Who won the 1989 between Iran Barkley and Nigel Benn? 1. Was it Nigel Benn by unanimous decision? 2. Was it Nigel Benn by knockout in 1? 3. Was it Iran Barkley by knockout in 2? Or 4. Was it Iran Barkley knockout in 9? Huge anticipation for this one. Nigel Benn, 1-round knockout. Joe FCO and Just Me and My Dog. My brother Chris got that one right. Little blues going on in the background. Little ragtime. How long did it take Mike Tyson to knock out Michael Spinks in 1988? 1. Was it 91 seconds? 2. 30 seconds? 3. 2 minutes? Or 4. 1 minute and 45 seconds? Like Papa Longhair, Professor Longhair, Dr. John, the Night Tripper. The famous 91-second destruction. Everybody got this one right. See, you guys are playing here where you just want to see who gets the wrong one. Because believe me, I got a couple of difficult ones that are coming in here. Joe knows. Joe's been watching what I've been. He's been smelling what I've been dishing out. What illegal act occurred in the 1983 Resto Collins fight? 1. Was it loaded mouth guard? 2. Illegal wraps? 3. Gloves were tampered with? Or 4. Drug use? Hey, D1, bro. Salute, man. Good to see ya. I gotta go change my bong water. Otherwise, I blast a bong in your honor, my man. Stick around for a minute because we're gonna go to the scoreboard. When this one's over, get to the I think we're on about number 30 coming up next. The correct answer, the gloves were tampered with. Everybody got this one. So we're gonna display the leaderboard. I'm gonna go change my bong water. Please do stick around, and I'll be right back. There we are, back again. I hope everybody stuck around. Joe, top dog, 24 out of 30. Sliding counter with 20. Just me and my dogs with 17. The other players, these are the top three, as they say in the game. FCO, Yankee Kyle, Justin James, D1 came in and playing. Hey, man, too bad I didn't know how to just wipe out this thing and start a new one and give Joe his participation trophy. But we're going to resume it and start with question number 30. Question number 31. And here we go. Which boxer knocked out Davey Moore in 1983 to win a world title? 1. Wilfred Benitez. 2. Thomas Hearns. 3. Roberto Duran. Or 4. Mike McCallum. D1, I'm puffing on some Runts GMO. I got a little tray of it here, man. And I got this fortified with some live resin sugar. And it's knocking the fuck out of me, bro. And I'm having an awesome game here. And I think the machine's winning, though. I think the computer's winning the game because, I don't know, Joe. What do you think, man? You think you're smarter than the 1980s ring record book that I've been pulling these facts out of? The correct answer, Roberto Duran. On Roberto's 32nd birthday at Madison Square Garden, the Garden sang happy birthday to him. A night that'll bring a tear to your eye. Freshly cleaned bong. How sweet it is. Who was the IBF heavyweight champion before Mike Tyson unified the division? 1, was it Tony Tucker? 2, Pinklin Thomas. 3, Michael Spinks. Or 4, Larry Holmes? The day of the 3-belt era. Who was the IBF champion? If you were here for the game, we already kind of used this, interacted a couple of times. But if you weren't, then it's like a whole damn new question for you. Tony Tucker 100% got this one right. We're not pulling nothing by you guys tonight, man, I'll tell you. Which fighter was stripped of the WBC title in 1983 for not facing the mandatory challenger? 1, was it Thomas Hearns? 2, Roberto Duran. 3, Michael Spinks. Or 4, Larry Holmes? Yes, he did, man. Buster quit that night. And they thought he was a quitter all his life. One time he wasn't, and Big Buster. What a night that was, man. Whew. Well, which fighter was stripped of the title in 83 for not facing the mandatory, who just so happened to be my bro, Terrible Tim? It was Terrible Tim and Pinklin Thomas. Larry didn't want nothing to do with either one of them. And the correct answer, Larry Holmes. Everybody got this one right. Question number 34. Who won the vacant WBC featherweight title after the death of Salvador Sanchez? 1, was it Wilfredo Gomez? 2, was it Rocky Lockridge? 3, was it Juan Laporte? Or 4, was it Azuma Nelson? Interesting one here. Let's see how you all do. And the opponent was Mario Miranda, too, if I recall. Mario Miranda, yes. And who was it? Come on, guys. Come on. I don't want the machine to win this one. Juan Laporte. All these guys, I believe, were featherweight champions. I think Rockridge was a junior lightweight. But the correct answer to this question, Juan Laporte. Next question. In 1980, Wilfred Benitez became a 3-division world champion when he defeated who? 1 was it Thomas Hearns, 2 was it Roberto Duran, 3 was it Maurice Hope, or 4 was it Carlos Palomino? Who did Benitez defeat to become a 3-division world champion in 1980? Sticking with the theme of the game over here. Were you cats even born in 1980? I was a boxing fan. That's probably the year you guys were born, right? Most of you. You had to be. Maurice Hope. The Boom D1 got that one right. And FCO. What did Joe go for? Joe went for Roberto Duran? No. I think Joe's must have some of that Irish whiskey in him by about now. Working in a coal mine. Next question in just a second. Who did Pinkland Thomas lose his WBC title to in 1986? 1 was it Trevor Berbick, 2 Tony Tubbs, 3 Larry Holmes, or 4 James Bone Crusher Smith? Who did Thomas lose his WBC title to in 1986? He won it from our friend here, Terrible Tim Witherspoon. But who did he lose it to? Yeah, I should have called him up to come on here. He's practically part of the show anyway. Half the freaking questions are about him, or involve him rather. The correct answer, Trevor Berbick, 100% on that one, on this one. Question number 37. What weight class did Meldrick Taylor compete at during the 80s? 1 was he a middleweight, 2 was he a light welterweight, 2 was he a heavyweight, or 4 was he a featherweight? Hey, Talib, salute my brother. Thank you for stopping by, my man. Play a few rounds. You know you're a highly educated boxing aficionado, and this is where cats like you belong. Meldrick Taylor. He competed at 147, but primarily at number 2, light welterweight. Featherweight in the Olympics, but the correct answer, light. I should have put welterweight up there too, but it would have been confusing. Which 1980s boxer held a record of 27-0 before losing to Mike Tyson? 1, Tyrell Biggs, 2, Tony Tucker, 3, Frank Bruno, or 4, Carl Williams?
We have time to go another one, but I had a request earlier. It wasn't really a request, it was like a statement that was made that we have to make sure that the whole world.
Which one of these cats? 27-0 before losing to Mike Tyson.
They don't give a shit what color it is.
Mike said he cried, man, when he was hitting him with those body shots. He was doing such a job on him. The correct answer, Tyrell Biggs.
Grounded in grace. But anyway, it was like a
if I'm wrong, let me know. But I might have been more stoned. Biggs was 15-0. Oh wow.
At least 2 of them.
Well, sorry about that.
Maybe 3.
Can't be perfect on here.
One,
Hector Camacho won his first world title in 1983. Who did he win it from? This one I'm sure of. It was on my honeymoon. 1 was it Edwin Rosario, 2 Cornelius Boza Edwards, 3 Bobby Chacon, or 4 Bazooka Limon. The first world title of the Macho Man in 1983. Who did he win it from? Here we go. Bazooka Limon. 100% got this one right. And the Macho Man, he just looked so good in that fight. It's probably his best performance ever. Shout out to the Macho Man. And we're moving to the next stratosphere here. Question number 40. And then we will glance at the scorecard. Who did Hector Camacho defeat to win the WBC lightweight title a couple of years later in 1985? 1 was it Ray Mancini, 2 was it Jose Luis Ramirez, 3 was it Edwin Rosario, or 4 was it Cornelius Boza Edwards? All opponents. But which one did he win the WBC light heavyweight title from in 1985? Hey, Luke, salute, brother. We got the Irishmans in here, man. The correct answer, Jose Luis Ramirez. He fought them all, but the WBC lightweight title in 1985. Joe, I told you, bro, we can't, I've been making them too easy. You're busting my balls telling me that we have to get more difficulty on here. And so I had to throw some difficult ones in there, man. You're still in first place. I mean, overall, because you've been here for all night. But some of these cats are coming in here, and they're, like I said, I wish I could just get a new game after every 20 or so questions. But I don't know how to do that yet. I tried like you wouldn't believe. But as you can see, everybody's in here who's been in here long enough. This, how many you've gotten right. Your percentage-wise is probably way up there, like a Ernie Shaver's knockout percentage. Which boxer was known for his wild lifestyle and served prison time in the 80s for sexual assault? 1, Tony Ayala Jr., 2, Thomas Hearns, 3, Boom Boom Mancini, or 4, Aaron Pryor? Smokestack Lightning. We give you a hard one, then we give you an easy one. It's like a yin and yang kind of a thing. I'm gonna have to break out another bud before this game's over. Now, if I have to, I have to. The correct answer, Tony Ayala Jr. Aaron was drug convictions. Aaron was not a diddler. We can't put that tag on Aaron Pryor. Aaron liked this. He made bad decisions, bad life choices. Good man. Matthew Saad Muhammad defeated this warrior in the 1980s Ring Magazine Fight of the Year, and it was, and we all know it. The correct answer, first of all, 1 was it Yaki Lopez, 2, Richie Cates, 3, Murray Sutherland, or 4, Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. I get so excited when I think about this fight. It's like, man, my heart gets a jolt and I get all giggly and everything else. And it's like, excuse me. Let me take a fucking psychological drink here and straighten myself out. But the correct answer, Ring Magazine's Fight of the Year. In fact, I'm a friend with him on Facebook. The correct answer, Yaki Lopez. See, I was friends with his son, and I thought it was him. And his politics and mine didn't agree. So I wasn't really paying too much attention to him. I mean, like really, he's really on the right hand side of the law, as they say. But anyway, it was Yaki Jr. and he's like my age. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, now I'm friends with Senior, with the real Yaki Lopez. And man, all I can say is what a fight. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. You will not be disappointed. Moving along, longtime featherweight Danny Little Red Lopez lost his title to this future Hall of Famer in 1980. 1. Salvador Sanchez. 2. Ruben Alvarez. 3. Mike Ayala. Or 4. Bobby Chacon.
That's Chris Atkins, y'all.
Longtime featherweight champion. Knockout artist. Kind of like a Deontay Wilder, except he was a little Mexican, redheaded Mexican. I mean, he'd be getting beat up and all of a sudden, boom, big right hand, the fight's over. Until he ran into Salvador Sanchez. 100% got this one right. Everybody in and 2 plus, it only puts 5 on there, but everybody playing it got that one right. As we move along to question number 44. Another incredible fight in 1982 was Bazooka Lamont versus Bobby Chacon. How many times did they fight? 1, did they fight 4 times? 2, 3 times? 3, 2 times? Or 4, 1 time? That's a good cognitive test right there. But what a rivalry here. I saw the 4th fight live, the one that we're in the 1982, the incredible fight. Live, I'm saying live on television. Snowy afternoon, it was like a blizzard. You couldn't even leave the house. But the correct answer, 4 times. I mean, it was like Sugar Ray Robinson and Jake LaMotta. There was so many, they fought so many times. But that 4th fight was incredible, man. I mean, back and forth. Howard, what's his last name? Howard Foster, who stopped that fight the other night on Saturday. Bobby Chacon. Let me put this on pause for a second here. Bobby Chacon and Rafael Bazooka Lamont, legend. We wouldn't be talking about it today if Howard Foster was refereeing that fight. But anyway, man, let me do another bong. We're going to get back to this question. In 1983, Michael Spinks became the world light heavyweight champion after unifying his WBA crown with the WBC title holder in a hard-fought bout. Who did he beat? That was a mouthful. 1, was it Victor Galindez? 2, was it Matthew Saad Mohammed? 3, was it Eddie Mustafa Mohammed? Or 4, was it Dwight Mohammed Kwawi? Michael Spinks becoming the undisputed. It was a 3-belt battle. Was Michael Spinks ever undisputed at light heavyweight? I think he was. I'm trying to think here. Was the undisputed a thing in 85, or was it not till the late 80s? No, the late 70s was the IBF. We're going to look into this anyway. The correct answer, Dwight Mohammed Kwawi. And we're moving right along here, so 100% on this one. But Michael Spinks became the world light heavyweight champion after unifying his WBA crown. And there was no IBF, was there? We got to go back and box rec or something. In 1986, here's one for all you Irishmen out there. In 1986, Barry McGuigan retained his featherweight title with a late 14th round KO of Daniel Cabrera. McGuigan, an Irishman, loved to fight in Europe rather than the USA. Where was this fight held? The Daniel Caballero McGuigan fight, 86. 1 in London, 2 in Dublin, 3 in County Cork, or 4 in Belfast.
Thank you very much. We're going to be, that ends the first set of the evening. And as I said earlier, if you haven't already got a few copies of the new records and the old,
we get them back on stage. There we go. Okay. The correct answer, Dublin. Nobody got this one right. Even you Irishmen. Guys, Google it and prove me wrong. I kind of double checked all these mothers. Question number 46 coming up. In one of the most exciting fights of 1987, Matthew Hilton beat IBF champion Buster Drayton for the belt, for the IBF belt. What weight class was it? What weight class was it? Were they welterweights, middleweights, junior middleweights, or junior welterweights? And what a fight this was, man. Buster Drayton, the champion, going in there against Matthew Hilton. The Hilton boys were like unbelievable, man. Mike Tyson, they went to training the Catskills, and Mike Tyson was like, whoa, these guys are fucking crazy. He didn't fuck with them. But what was the weight class? Junior middleweight. FCO, Joe, D1, slide and counter, Luke. Almost everybody got that one right. Chris, you were close, bro. You're probably the toughest player in here, man. The most learned. You're like a sponge. You love your boxing. You like your dogs, so how can you possibly be a bad guy? I know you smoke reefer too. You told me you went to Amsterdam. So you got 3 freaking good things going for you. Evander Holyfield became the first member of the 1984 U.S. Olympic boxing team to become a world champion. Who did he defeat? 1, Ozzy Ocasio, 2, Marvin Camel, 3, Dwight Mohamed Kwawi, or 4, Carlos De Leon. His first world title. Dwight Mohamed Kwawi. 100% on that one too. Yep, I'm getting blasted right now, man. And I got another bonus too, man. I'll tell you, this crazy weed world, it's the most far out thing that I've ever been involved in all my whole life. And I've been smoking since 1969, and this is like an industry now. In 1989, there were several classic fights. In one, way past his prime, Roberto Duran shocked the world by winning the middleweight title. The fight was the Ring Magazine's Fight of the Year. Who did Roberto beat? 1, Thomas Hearns, 2, Marvin Hagler, 3, Iran Barkley, or 4, Davey Moore. The correct answer, Iran the Blade Barkley, yes. And Duran, that was his last hurrah, basically. Definitely, I think, man, his last knockout. Duran just did his thing in 1989. Knocked Barkley on his ass. Last night I was watching this fucking interview on, what's his name? He comes in here. I'm so stoned right now. But anyway, I saw I'm Firm But I'm Fair. The referee. I'll think of his name in a second too, man. So, see, Mills Lane is in my head right now. But it's not Mills Lane, it's... Come on, help me. What's the referee I'm thinking of? I'm firm but I'm fair. Joe Cortez, yes. Joe Cortez was on the show last night. Danger, salute, brother. And he refereed this fight, and he said even in his heart, he couldn't believe it when Roberto Duran knocked him down at the end. He was talking about all his fights. And Joe's another one. Joe's an easy guy to talk to. I'm like friends with him on Facebook, and I talk to him and listen to him, but that's another guy that's got so many cool stories. But anyway, moving right along, man. We're like almost done with this game. Let's keep going here. This is the last question. Believe it or not, we're already at question 50. Who won the 1982 bout between Wilfredo Gomez and Lupe Pintor, and how? 1, was it Pintor by KO in 8? 2, Gomez by split decision? 3, Gomez by KO in 14? Or was it a draw? And this was a big fight back in the day. This was just before Gomez fought Salvador Sanchez, and Gomez and Lupe Pintor, the killer, 48-0, 48 knockouts. He was like a buzzsaw coming through the bantamweight featherweight division, junior featherweight. But anyway, Gomez by 14th round knockout. FCO, we knew you were going to get one in there before Joe. But anyway, D1, sliding counter. Most of you guys got that one right. My man Chris, hey, you were close, brother, and I appreciate you trying, everyone. Even if you don't know it, you give it a shot. You got a 25% chance of winning. That's not bad odds at shooting the dice, bro. Some cats will stay there all day and wait for them to warm up, and you get on a roll. The winner and still undefeated, Joe, at 38-0 with 37 knockouts. Sliding counter, the new contender, moving up on him fast, came in a little late, and he's still only 4 points behind. Look at Chris is in the top 3. The uncrowned hero, FCO, came in late. He probably came in at about question 25, and he got 25 right. D1, my brother, 14, a learning experience and a fucking good show of your knowledge, coming in late and kicking some ass. Luke, my brother from Ireland, man, salute to you. Yankee Kyle is in here, man. Justin James, Talib, Wizard Sleeve, Graham Fishburne, and I don't know who else came by and didn't play. Just a total blast for me, man, Gets the old fucking boxing brain going over here. Gets the buzz cooking nicely. I got a clean bong. It's still early, too. This fucking boxing has been dead lately, man. It really has. We're going to have to take a breather. We got the big card with Benavides coming up, man, in Saudi Arabia. The fight that everybody wants to see. Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. And man, how can you not be looking forward to that fight? The question mark on Haney's jaw, moving up in weight to a bona fide knockout puncher. Oh, it's just gonna that fight's the one that I'm looking forward to. The rest of them, I don't know their names. I'll be watching because this is what I do. I watch boxing and I learn, but these freaking these big fights in Saudi, the ring number 4 card coming up, man, and they're great events. The ones I'm looking forward to. Next few weeks, not so much. So this is why we do some trivia, keep boxing spirits alive. Even though we're looking in the front of we're looking ahead of us, we still keep our eye in the rearview mirror. There's a lot of very cool stuff that happened, and we try to keep it out here and to going for you. But once again, man, right, D1. Thanks again for stopping in there, everybody. I'll be bopping around YouTube and checking out what's going on and see if there's any interesting to stop in. If not, I'll go watch something. I've been watching movies lately. This movie I watched the other night, man. It's called fucking The Long Walk. And it's a futuristic something. What do they call it? Where something happened, but they go back to like let's say there was a fucking world war in 1985 and the U.S. lost, and it went back to that like a dystrophy or some fucking crazy word like that. But anyway, it's a crazy movie, and it's about we're so broken down as a country. To keep entertainment, we start this thing called The Long Walk. One person from every state, and they're kids basically. They just walk until there's only one left, and it's well worth watching. The Long Walk. It's going to be talked about. You can go watch it on this movie site that I go watch it on. It's called. I'll give it to everybody out there if they want to see it before you go. Hang with me a second. I'll put it up there for you. Okay. Now this is a cool movie site, bro. This is like, and you get live fights on here. You get everything on here. I'm not going to leave it up for a long time. So get it. I haven't seen a virus on it yet. It's you can watch that movie, The Long Walk. You will like it. This is from my private streaming sites. Nobody's got this one yet. Only because you come here and hang with me. Oh, Joe, I can't. Yeah, but that's distasteful, bro. We don't do that. This is boxing, and we know what you want. You DM me, and we'll send you them sites. But those aren't hard to find. Damn, fucking kids can find them. But anyway, bro, I'll probably go watch that movie if there's nothing happening in the boxing industry over here on the sites. If not, I'll be seeing you later on. Your boy Bruce Gas, man. You know, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster over here. Doing my thing. Thank you, cats, for helping me do it, man. And I'm out of here.